Hey, what's good? It's your boy, the Urban Juggernaut, Sean Black, and we are here live, the Backhouse podcast. Something a little different today. So, also outside of wrestling, I'm really heavily into music. Music was my second love behind wrestling growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking all types: hip hop, rock, EDM. You know, y'all. Some of y'all know I was heavy with the EDM for a second. I'm back on it. Lo-fi hip hop, yeah, all that. Lo-fi hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back in the mix. So what we're gonna do is our first official episode of the Amped Up Wrestling, just straight up music podcast. We still live in the Backhouse doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep this going. We have our hopefully recurring guest host, my man, known him for a long time on the local scene, entrepreneur, hip hop star, DJ. Just he do everything. This is my man DB the Don, y'all.
What's up with it? What's popping out there? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DB the Don. Back at it with my boy, you know what I'm saying? Sean Black, Amped Up Wrestling. And we about to talk about some things going on in the world today. You dig? Let's get it.
Alright, so today, yes sir, that was a tight ass intro by the way. So today, like I said, Sean Black, just a little background. I gave a little background. I'm also Christian, and I believe, but at the same time, I'm still a fan. I don't go around judging and all that. So I go through not only all type of hip hop, gospel, got hip hop church and things like that. We got a lot of stuff going on, but I love all types of music. As long as the content is not extremely murderous or overly sex, I don't care. I don't really push it. But when I get brothers like this who out here rocking the clubs, and still doing this thing, that's what I tend to support. You know what I'm saying? So, So, you see my man, like I said, he doing his thing. So what's going on in hip hop today, man? A lot has changed in the game. Like I said, I'm 36. How old are you, my man?
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp?
Yeah, Sean Kemp.
40. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Kemp.
We lived through a lot, many eras of hip hop. Like, he a little older than me. So, like I said, when I first started on Run DMC, and then it progressed Tupac, and then I had the Happy Rap, Kid and Play, Hammer, and 93 Until, and you know what I'm saying? So, hip hop has changed a lot right now, and we're in a very weird time period because a lot is just going on. There's so many levels of things that, like I said, some stuff we like, what is this? But let's talk about some of this stuff. Okay, so first up, we're gonna go with just growing up, hip hop. I feel like was a little bit more authentic. It told the story of survival. It told a lot of moral consciousness. You had Public Enemy and things like that. You had even with Dre, Snoop, everything. We talked about the Cali life. And East Coast talked about the East Coast life. There was always still some type of moral consciousness. Now we moved on to these days, like I said, the flashier rap, the ones who are pushing the access drugs, a lot of the violence has moved to the forefront, and not just in the hood, but suburbia is really supporting this too. We got white kids and everybody. I'm in the bando, I'm in the trap, and people were looking for that. So, DB, just what do you think about the transition of what's going on? Like, cause it's a lot.
I mean, music's music, bro. And music is always changing and evolving. Just like when we were younger, the older crowd really didn't understand and feel us,
Yeah.
But I think it's just all the stuff's been going around, man. Everything's recycled. It's just we have social media, cell phones now, so things are getting shown more, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just see it more, and it's just more to light. You feel me? So that's the real world, man. You got to get with it or get lost, man.
Yeah.
It's not all glitz and glamour. It's not beautiful, but that's life,
Yeah. So, do you think that there's still some authenticity in hip hop? Do you still feel the?
Definitely, bro. It's just different types of hip hop, like it's always been. It's been the mainstream, the pop, the gangster, the trap, the weird shit, the drug shit, the backpack shit, the underground shit. It's just something for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different music genres, and that's what it is. That's gonna be here till we dead and gone, and that's what it is.
Yeah. And I've always thought that hip hop is like Baskin Robbins. There's so many flavors.
Right. Definitely.
You gotta remember going around. It's funny going around the country. I love the era we kind of grew up in, especially towards the high school, and you were a little hot going to college and things. You know, New Orleans broke loose, when Houston broke loose, when Detroit, and everybody. And we started hearing BT in the basement. People, shout out to Tigger and things. We started hearing various sounds from across the country. I fell in love with the New Orleans scene. I fell in love with the Houston scene. I fell in love. It was all different. Shout out to DJ Screw and things like that. Everybody brought some flavor to the table. One of the biggest things right now is I've heard a lot of rappers say it's not so much we care about the kids. I mean, we don't care about the kids, but a lot of the music does sound the same. How do you feel about that?
When it comes back to what I was saying again, bro, it's just music is music. You know what I'm saying? It's something different for everybody. It's, if you're not fucking with it, you don't like it, then don't fuck with it. Straight up. It's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something for you that you like, something for me you like, something for Jason you like, you know what I'm saying? Something for everybody. You know, it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything sounds fucking the same. You know what I'm saying? You go to fucking country music, you got the shit, we go to the country music station now, and that shit probably go to 3 different fucking stations, and the shit probably fucking sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you like. You either fuck with it or you don't. You don't like it, then don't fuck with it. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know? I love music, so I'm a DJ too, so you know what I'm saying? Everything that's new that's coming out, I'll fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I love everything. You feel me? Everything that's different, I'll fuck with it. You don't like it, turn that shit off. Straight up, you know?
Yeah.
It's been like that 10 years ago. We were saying that shit 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We were saying that. Hey, everything sounds the same, dude. Yeah, the shit sounds the same. Then create some different shit. Or rock some different shit. You did?
Yeah. I used to always love the breakthrough artists. Like, I love when Do or Die and Bone, Coochie Conflict. It was something different, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all heard, like I said, I kind of agree with that too, you know. This day, especially with music and social media, there's so many outlets now to find and hear new good music, to find those artists, to find people you like. So a lot of times I hear people complaining, I think it's just jealousy of who's making it. Because it's, like I said, you can go on hotnewhiphop.com and every day it's like 40 new artists.
Right.
With banging music, you know. And then there's different levels, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's lo-fi hip hop is amazing, by the way.
Right.
Shout out to lo-fi hip, all the people making those beats, you know. And it's a lot of stuff coming. Let's go here. Okay, because you had 2 answers that are very similar back to back. What do you feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Tekashi 6ix9ine, Daniel Hernandez. I mean, you know, I'm from the streets, man. Snitch is not cool. What he did is not cool. Shit, I mean, I don't know the young brother, man. You feel me? But I wouldn't have did the shit, and you know what I'm saying. The streets, this shit ain't cool. But you know, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't from New York. You feel me? That ain't my set. And I mean, what he did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Live your life, young brother. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, shit. But whatever the fuck he doing, that shit ain't paying none of my motherfucking bills. It for sure ain't paying my Spectrum bill, so shit, I give a fuck.
You know what? My take on it is this. I'm a nerd. I never lived in the streets. You know what I'm saying? However, I still live in Inglewood, California. We are here on my block. You can't get away from what's around you. Growing up around it, you know street codes. You know, at least. So, what he did was a violation. But I'm not a street dude. I'm a civilian. It really first of all, his OGs and everything, all the people he used, they found. So, but at the same time, he participated in it. So by you participating in it, he was old enough to know the consequences. So, granted, if they did kidnap him and they did extort him and all that, yes, it's foul. But at the same time, you ordered hits on people, you know what I'm saying? You know, you started playing the game and they got hot. I know, it's funny, I'm like you. I don't see, granted, and I'm not going to name drop rappers, I don't see why so many people went hard about him coming back to rap, snitching why. I do, but at the same time, what you said,
I mean,
he doesn't pay my bills, like, you know, whatever. You know, he doesn't pay. Okay, what you saying?
I mean, it was just it's keep it G. I mean, because he was like one of the top dudes in the game. You
Yeah, he was up
If he wasn't one of the top dudes in the game, nobody really. They'll probably say he got paperwork, he snitched, and then keep it pushing. But since he was one of the dudes in the game, and he talks a lot of shit. You feel me? He's one of the number one dudes people is going at right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's a lot of rappers and a lot of musicians out here with paperwork. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm not about to say any names or elaborate on that, but it's some of them is your favorite rappers. Some people you listen to on the radio,
Yeah.
and nobody says nothing about them. But yo, snitching's not cool. If you want to do the crime and do all the other shit, and then tell on your homies and people you got money with, that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if you were on the phone making hits.
You know, if they was really that bad or kidnapping you and doing all this other shit, that's life. Don't fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. You know, it's a cold situation, but then again, like, they shouldn't have let no nigga. I mean, that's something that happens when you let niggas in the set like that. You feel me? That ain't been around from the beginning. Nobody knows or family members. I mean, that's the type of shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's sorry it happened that way, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of artists out there with paperwork. I'm not going to say any names or elaborate on that. You can Google that yourself. But they just went at him because he's at the top. You know what I'm saying? If you're at the top, everybody's going at you. If you're not at the top, nobody gives a fuck. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta look at these artists who had these major cases, and murder cases, things like that. Then all of a sudden they disappear and they back out. Right. Bro, you had to say something. Right. And I'm a civilian. You know, if I was in a situation, I don't bang, I'm not hood. So if I talk, it don't mean nothing. But when you online doing records, you pointing guns, you say you trapping, you do this, that, the other, you know, all that. And it's not only the streets, but the internet is gonna tear you up too.
I just don't know. I don't know why he just didn't make like just bangers and party music and then just like that. You feel me? And fuck with his immediate circle because he could have still been making way more money than he is now. And it's still touring, no cases, no cops, no stitch jacket. You feel me? It's just
His new music, he like I said, when he first got out, I was like, okay, he's just gonna do party music. He went right back in the set trip.
Right.
But I'm like, whoa, like, bro, you already said in court you weren't this, that, and the other.
Right. No.
I understand he's mad, and honestly, I see both sides. I understand he's mad that he's, but to the sets, you know, there's been a lot of issues recently. Matter of fact, in the last 2 years, to where somebody with money has jumped on a set and claimed the set and all that, and a lot of and kicked the sets a couple dollars, and you know what I'm saying. So the OGs really got to check the youngsters because all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when you go around a bunch of starving kids with millions, you tell them they're your friends and all that. You know, I mean, come on, man. What do you think is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah. All right. So moving on to the next topic. We are in a very disrespectful period. We talked about this off camera. So, dissing dead homies publicly, and it's a lot of, for those of you who don't know, that there's dissing the dead homies and things like that, were things that were done on the streets. but it didn't make it to mainstream media. It was way off camera. Now with social media, these rappers are just absolutely going berserk. What do you feel about this? You know, because like I said, they're smoking on. When you say they're smoking on certain people and all that, granted these people might have been in the streets, but you know, they had mamas, they had grandmamas, they had dads, they had this, they had that, and you consistently doing it online. You consistently, and we got autopsy pictures posted, and people laying out on the street, and people in their caskets have been face written all over, and just so. Me personally, I think this shit is evil as hell. Like there's levels. This stuff is lower than evil. So what do you think about these kids doing this stuff, bro?
It's shit been going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I get backtrack to the first question you asked me. It's been going on. It's just we have cell phones now, social media, so things are being seen more. You know. Also, man, shit, it's the war. It's the art of war, man. You can't be fucking warring and dissing motherfuckers and then motherfucker die or get killed and then all of a sudden I can't disrespect them because they're dead now. Shit, nigga, that's war. You feel me? That's the art of war. The motherfucker, that's your enemy, my nigga. That's your enemy. Straight up, you feel me? I wouldn't expect niggas that's my enemy to fucking, if they killed me, then or I died, then I'd be like, oh well, yeah, he's dead now, he's cool. Nah, the niggas is gonna ride. You feel me? Just like nigga, I would ride on a motherfucker that I didn't get along with. I mean, it's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shit. I mean, that is what it is. That's the life you wanna live. You wanna sit there and disrespect motherfuckers. You gotta be willing to what's gonna come with that shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When it all comes down to it again, that shit ain't putting no motherfucking paying for my bills or none of my shit. You did, you feel me? But at the same time, I mean, shit, nigga, if you want to be out there dissing motherfuckers that's dead and you at war, then shit, I mean, you better expect that shit to come right back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now that
shit, there ain't no motherfucking rules of war, dog. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no rules of war. You feel me? If it was rules in war, you have rules against your enemy and all that other shit, then maybe you shouldn't do that shit. You feel me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. But also, you know, he 40, we both been grown. And you just told some realness, because a lot of people probably didn't look at it like that. You personally, you made the transition. You know, you obviously are a businessman, you do your thing and all that. Do you think, personally, straight up, like, just out of your heart, this stuff is wrong and evil?
I mean, it's not positive, you know? It's not positive, it's not bringing people together, it's not making no money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on some positive shit, you know? But like I said again, it's, everybody's different. And, when you're in the art of war, if that's the person you want to be or that's how you coming at it, then I mean, that's what's up. Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's not no turning back. It's not no, you feel me?
Good. You know? And that's a wrap for our first episode, man. We're going to keep these short. We're going to keep these sweet. Keep my man, DB the Don, recurring guest. These music episodes is something different. Remember, support the show, the Backhouse podcast. You'll see the little Jason got the little PayPal Venmo going. DB, let them know that your merch, anything, what all your social medias, everything. You got a whole list of products.
DB the Don. Call me or book me now for DJing. My Instagram is the Don is blessed. The Don IZ blessed. Book me now to DJ a party. I know we're opening it back up, so the clubs is opening back up. Parties, anything, book me. One of the hottest DJs in LA. I'm also, again, get at me for the Everett pills, men, women. Male enhancement pills. Keep you fucking all night long. And everything else, man. Appreciate Amped Up Wrestling. Appreciate my boy Sean Black. We gonna continue to do this, man, straight to the top, you dig? Appreciate my boy Jason, and I love y'all out there, man. Holla at your boy DB the Don. Blessed.
All right, boss, man. So, once again, this is another episode of the Backhouse podcast. my first music episode. I'm your boy, the Urban Juggernaut. Follow me everywhere. Just whatever. I got all of them. Just Urban Juggernaut. It should be known by that. Holla at your boy. One love. Peace.
Peace.